Naba Mensah is a midfielder who has been developed through the Bayer Leverkusen academy. Despite his young age, Mensah has always played ahead of his age group and has turned in some eye-catching performances, leading to him being a standout midfielder in his age group. He currently is a member of Leverkusen's under-19s and has represented Germany at every youth level between under-16s and under-19s. After reading various scouting reports and watching numerous videos of Naba Mensah, it is clear that the player has some strengths and weaknesses to his game. One of the biggest strengths he has is his high-energy game. After displaying an all-action approach to being a midfielder, he is good with both feet when in possession of the ball and often displays a wide range of passing ability. The areas he could improve on are discipline, the all-action style often leads to mistimed tackles, and his vision. Sometimes he gets caught on the ball after holding on to it for a little bit too long. So this is what Naba Mensah will look like at the start of a brand new FM24 save. Now if you're one of those managers who likes to go out and sign all of the latest Wonderkids, you're going to need to download the Passion 4 FM Next Gen database. When you download this database from the description down below, you can load it up with a brand new save game and unlock hundreds of real world next gen Wonderkids. There are also tweaks to existing Wonderkids such as Naba Mensah, and it means that you can sign all of the players that you want to develop all in one place. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the career of Naba Mensah. We're going to go 15 years into the future to see how he develops, stopping off at the 5, 10 and 15 year mark. Before we get on with the experiment though, drop down into the comments section and let me know your prediction for what's about to happen. Will Naba Mensah develop immensely and go on to sign for a massive club? Will he stick it out 15 years at Leverkusen? Or will he fail to develop? Let me know your prediction. And whilst you're there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the other content that is on the channel. Right then, we've tried to replicate the real world. So we're going to start this save off in 2024. That means that Naba Mensah is a 17-year-old. He's part of Bayer Leverkusen's under-19s team. Looking at the player, he actually doesn't look that great at the beginning. There is a lot of development still to come. In his technicals, the standout attributes are his dribbling, his first touch, passing, penalty taking and technique. In terms of the mentals, it's aggression, determination, work rate, but flair is the one that stands out at 17. And in the physicals, he has 11 for agility, 12 for natural fitness, and it is obvious that he needs to bulk up and certainly work on those physicals. So we're all set to go. It's 2024. When we come back, it will be 2029. Let's see how Naba Mensah develops. Okay, we have now reached the first of our checkpoints. We are 5 years into the future, and that means it's 2029. Naba Mensah is 22 years old, and he's still with Bayer Leverkusen. He did, though, have a season out on loan at Karlsruhe to gain some first-team experience, and it seems to have done him the world of good. Looking at his development, there is clear signs that he is developing into a much better footballer than what he looked at the beginning of the save. In terms of his technicals now, he has good dribbling, first touch, long shots, free kick taking, marking, passing, tackling and technique. In the mentals, the standout is his flair of 17, but look at his anticipation all of a sudden of 14, determination is 15, he has 14 for positioning and vision. And in the physicals, we said he needed to bulk up, and that is one area of his game that has really started to come together. He now has 14 for acceleration, 15 for agility and stamina, he has 14 for pace, 13 for his natural fitness and 13 for his strength. At the age of 22, he still looks like a raw player. When we jump 5 years further forward, I think there could be a big step forward. But just how much development is there to come? We are now at the 10-year stage. That means it's 2034. Naba Mensah is 27 years old, and he has now established himself firmly as a Leverkusen first-teamer. In fact, by the age of 27, he would play 199 times for the club, scoring 9 goals. The other thing that he would do is add a few strings to his bow. He can now play as a defensive midfielder, an attacking midfielder, and an orthodox central midfielder. Looking at the development, it's not as great as I thought it might be. Looking at the technicals, they still seem pretty much like they did at the age of 22. This could lead to him being a bit of a late bloomer if there is more development to come. In the mentals, his flair is standout with 18, but he scores well for concentration, for determination and positioning. He also has 15 for his vision. In terms of the physicals, he had bulked out a little bit, but there's no real further progress on that either. In terms of acceleration, he has 14, balance of 14, natural fitness of 14, he has agility of 15, pace of 15, and stamina of 15. At the age of 27, he's played 227 games. What more development can there be to come in the next 5 years? We have now jumped 15 years into the future. It's 2039. Naba Mensah is 32 years old, and we can see he stuck the entire 15 years out with Bayer Leverkusen. Looking at the player's development, we asked at the end of the last section, was there a chance he could go on to become a late bloomer? Well, it seems that the answer is no. Between the age of 27 and 32, it seems that his attribute development has plateaued. Looking at the technicals, he still has good first touch, free kick taking, passing, tackling and technique. In the mentals, it's the flair and the vision that are standouts. He also, though, scores highly for his concentration, decisions, anticipation and positioning. In the physicals, he never really hit the peaks that I thought that he might do, but he hasn't exactly regressed either. So at the age of 32, he still looks similar to what he did at the age of 27. And that really is a testament to him, because he has no longer started to develop, but he also hasn't started to decline yet either, meaning he can probably play at the top flight for another couple of years to come. Looking at his career path, he's played 342 times for Leverkusen, scoring 28 goals, and with his loan move to Karlsruhe, that gives him appearances of 370 and 28 goals. The player himself, I think, is a solid central midfielder. He's certainly a player that I would look to sign as a rotation piece, and probably even if I was the right team, he would be a standout player for my team. I think there is more development to come from the player if you sign him early. Maybe not send him out on loan, but put him straight to your first team or mentor him a little bit better. Or if you take him to a bigger club, certainly those surroundings of putting him into a first team with better players maybe will get more out of him. And he certainly is a player that I still feel at this level I would sign regardless. So let me know in the comments section, were you expecting him to just come to this point and then kind of plateau? Did you guess that he would stay 15 years at Leverkusen? Let me know, were your predictions correct in the comments down below. So we have gone 15 years into the future with Naba Mensah. You've seen him at every stage, 5, 10 and 15 years along the way. Don't forget, if you want to get tweaks to Wonderkids as well as all of the latest brand new Wonderkids from the real world into Football Manager 2024, download the Passion 4 FM database. The Next Gen database contains hundreds of brand new Wonderkids for you to go out, sign and develop. For this one though, I'm going to leave it there. Big thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll check out the rest of the series, and I'll see you on another video very soon.